Hello, we are the Sextants, and the company that we're consulting is Novo Trading, which for the moment has one brand, which is Gobo. Gobo is a sock brand that differs from the conventional socks by offering different designs and colorful patterns, as well as signature socks from Formula One car racer Esteban Gutierrez. These socks differ from the conventional socks as well as the fabric, because the fabric that we have is micromodal, which is a more lasting and more comfortable kind of fabric. Gobo and Novo Trading started in October of 2016. Right now the owner is Gerardo Gutierrez, and he is the only one that is in charge of the company, as well as the only one that is working there. For the company, we did a business model canvas, which has a lot of key elements of the company. First one is the key partners, which they focus mostly in stores that are around Monterrey, as well as some that are in Mexico City. They also have their key activities are giveaways and offers in the only store, as well as going to some design markets. Their value propositions mostly are their kind of fabric, which is micromodal, as well as their different patterns and colors of the socks. Their customer relationships, they mostly don't engage in customer relationships because they're not the ones in charge of giving the socks, but they have good customer relationships in their website, as well as they're engaged in Facebook and Instagram with their followers. Their customer segment are people that want to express themselves by using different socks and also different patterns. Their channels, the customers can buy their socks either in retail stores that sell them or online. Their cost structure, most of it, since they don't have any people working for them, it's only the owner's salary, and also fixed costs from their storage. And revenue streams, they earn the money by either selling the socks at the retailer stores or online.
Through the analysis of the value chain, we found that the company focuses on individual and retail sales through their webpage and physical stores. This is done by the owner only at the time, and it's done as well by insourcing several services from other companies, such as shipping, tagging, and manufacturing of socks. The process that this company follows to complete their operations is the socks are first tagged by the manufacturing company, then they are shipped to the seller, and he receives them and stocks his stockings, and then they are shipped through an external company to the customers when they provide their information through the webpage. The other way in which the company works is that they stock the socks to the retail stores, and they have a strategy in which the retail store keeps part of the utilities and the owner gets another part of them. Through analysis of the quarter's 5 forces, we determined that GoWare has only one strong area, which is supplier power. This is due to the fact that the owner has a very good relationship with the company, and therefore is offered very low prices when compared to the rest of the companies that offer the micromodal socks as well. The rest of the areas depict a very low power by GoWare due to the fact that the market is very competitive and that the product offered by GoWare is not very original in general.
Well, for the tool Empathy Map, as you used to get to know what the customer needs or wants, we have 6 different sections. The first one is what they see, the second one what they think and feel, the third one what they hear, the fourth one what they say or do, and the last 2 are the pains and the gains that the customer has of the product. As well, this tool is used for 2 different sections, user sections. The first one, which is these ones, are the online clients, and the second one is the retailer stores, which are the customers that actually buy the socks physically in each store. First, what they see that there are a lot of colorful patterns, that everyone is using them, including their friends. As well, they see a lot of social network influences, and that they can be shipped directly to their home. What they think to feel, that they are confident when they use them, they are comfortable, and they are an opportunity to express themselves with different types of clothing. As well, what they hear are that they have a lot of cool styles and patterns. They are a Mexican company, and they're cheaper than companies such as Happy Socks, Compare, or Par. As well, that they have a better fabric than most of the competitors. What they say do, customers think that they are easily matched since they have a lot of patterns. As well, that the price is affordable for their people, and that they can feel confident and unique wearing them. Now, in the pains, they are afraid that they can maybe look dumb or look too casual when using them. As well, that they can be out of trend next season since they don't have a lot of designs. And finally, their gains, that they can be interpreted as a social status. As well, people like them like different patterns, as well that they can have a lot of type of patterns and use them and match them however they want. Now this empathy map is for the retailers, the clients, or the people that actually buy the socks in the store. As you can see, there are many similarities, but we identify the key differences. For example, in what they see, they are available in many local stores in their cities, being here in Monterrey, as well that there are fashion trends since they are basically different from generic brands. In the section of what they think and feel, these are basically the same as the first empathy map since this kind of section is mostly directed to the product itself, and the product is the same. As well, what they hear is that they look nicer than the rest of the socks. There are different variations of the patterns, it's not like a common pattern, and as well that they are very common in a lot of stores. In the section of what they say and do, this is more directly to the people that buy different kinds of shoes that they require and other socks. So people that buy in the stores actually utilize this kind of technique that if they buy new shoes, they need to buy new socks. And as well, in the pay and gain are basically the same, but with the difference in gains since they think that they can be matched with different types of shoes, and they have many different types of socks, and therefore they can match and mix a lot of different combinations.
For our core competences map, we have the first point, which is that Gobo helps customers express themselves through a different mean, which is essentially their socks. This is very relevant since the customer wants to wear new and creative outfits with matching socks. And although this is quite easy to imitate by competitors, the breadth of application is very high because there are always new types of design that can be made by the owner. For our next point, we have that Gobo uses comfortable and great quality material, which is micromodel. And this is very relevant since customers are not only looking for a great design, but also a great product that is comfortable to wear. And although it is somewhat difficult to imitate, the competitors or Gobo himself can find the supplier that makes socks with this material and will create more socks with micromodel. And the breadth of application is quite average because there is just a limited margin of products that are related to micromodel. For the next point, we have the facility to buy and obtain the products, and this is essentially through retailers and online stores. And it's relevant because the customer would want to focus either on physically buying the product or buying it through e-commerce. And it is quite easy to imitate because any competitor can go to a retailer store and offer the products that he or she wants to sell. But the breadth of application is high since there are a lot of stores that are willing to put up socks and sell them for a percentage of the sale. The next point is that we have attractive prices for the customer. For Gobo's case, the prices are 199 pesos per pair, and this is a very good price compared to competitors because they are all in the same margin of price. And it is also a great quality product and a very creative product for a low cost. And although it is easy to imitate this price, the breadth of application is somewhat average because there is a margin of prices that the customer is willing to pay for this product. And lastly, we have that this is a Mexican brand here from Monterrey. It is very relevant because of the new trends that Mexico is currently undergoing, where we are buying products that are very nationalistic. And although for Mexico this is very easy to imitate, well, with the proper marketing, Gobo can really impulse and take advantage of this point. And lastly, the breadth of application for this point is low, seeing as it's just that the brand is either Mexican or not. Okay. So for our USP analysis, we have that Gobo has three main competitors, which are 33, Depar, and Bonpair. These companies are not only from Monterrey, but also from the Ciudad de Mexico. And the really big competitor that we would have for some customers is the generic socks, which are essentially found everywhere. And in summary, we have that Gobo really doesn't have a unique selling proposition, since the core competences listed here can be imitated one way or another, from designs to prices to different points of sales. Nevertheless, what makes Gobo stand out the most is that it's a 100% Mexican company and that it uses micromodel material. But also worth noting is that the image and communication that the company has towards its clients is equal or fairly better than that of its competitors. And also Gobo benefits from having a very user-friendly website that guides the customer through the process of shopping online, as well as for those who want to shop at any of the available retailer stores in Mexico.
Well, among Gobo's internal analysis, we can determine some strengths. The most important ones are that it is a Mexican brand, It has a very good relationship with the supplier, and it uses very good quality materials, which is micromodal. Also, it has low fixed costs and excellent web design, and has some presence on social networks. Among its weaknesses in internal analysis, we can see that there's a lack of selling proposition, also that it has some unnecessary expenses, and the website is not used at its full potential, and there's a limited knowledge on some areas like accounting, and there's an unclear vision of the company in the future. In the other hand, in the external analysis, we can conclude that Gobo has some opportunities in the future. For example, in the increasing trend on buying local products, also in the increasing trend in e-commerce and social media usage, and that nowadays people would like to use more eccentric clothing and to express themselves through clothing. On the other hand, in the threads, Gobo has a lot of disadvantages with their competitors because they lack designs and variety of products. Yes. Through the Chicago analysis, we can determine that Gobo's main problem is a lack of sales. To determine this, we chose some main factors that we think influence on this problem. For example, Gobo has a very poor marketing and promotion strategy with very few investment on social network ads. And there's also a kind of a confusion with the target market that they want to reach. The placement is also a problem because Gobo has a very few stock, which doesn't allow it to have enough products to sell online in its commerce and also in the retailer store. The product itself is also a problem because Gobo has a very few designs, and the procedure of creating new designs is very expensive. And also, on the other hand, the price-cost structure is another problem because it's not well organized and structured, which doesn't allow Gobo to have very good margin. And on the other hand, there's an inefficient shipping method, and there's a very unclear vision of the future of the company.